Welcome back to more Legend of Keepers. It's been a minute since I've recorded anything on this game, so I don't remember exactly where I was. So if you'll forgive me for just a moment, I do want to look at my team and see what exactly needs to be done. Well, I know that the archer needs to go in for rest. You might as well bring the orc back out. And probably the rest are okay for now. So, I didn't look at my traps either, because I don't think I've upgraded my traps at all. Oh no, it's not true. I've upgraded my circular saw. Sorry, I lied instantly upon starting this episode. So the question now is, do I want to upgrade my creatures or my traps? Because I do have a discount. Well, you know, let's train up. Let's train up my creatures, because they need training. Okay, Goblin, I don't think there's any reason not to go ahead and level them both up, just because they're going to need it, and it's really cheap. It's only 80 gold to level them up. I probably should level up Flame Eater too, just because it gets a good air resist bonus and a nice HP bonus. What does Succubus get for level 3? Plus 10 HP, boost to the fire attack, and oh, really good air resist bonus, actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and level her up too, because that air bonus is huge. Possibly. Or I need to level up my orc. Probably. More than likely. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Yeti go. Duh. But it'd be good to level him up too, because he gets... how much is that? 160? Yeah, okay. Let's level up the Yeti. We need to level him up. Boarman probably needs a good level up too. 20 HP. Plus 10 fire resist, that's good. Plus 15, that actually is huge also, because that negates a lot of the glaring weaknesses that he has. So, yeah, let's, sorry, Succubus, I was going to level you up, but no, I'm just going to level up the Boarman instead. Succubus is already level 2, she'll be okay. Okay, we have a Plunder or Business Trip. I'm going Plunder because Business Trip makes sure that at least one of our creatures is gone for a while, and that's not good that the Skeleton Archer is there, but we'll see what we can get out of this. So we can get negative motivation for all volunteers, but we get a monster. That's pretty good. 35% chance when volunteers offer 10 weeks, but we get 74 to 105 gold, and a 25% chance for an artifact. 100% chance one volunteers offer 3 weeks, but all volunteers get plus 2 motivation, and all monsters get enraged. 3 stacks enraged for the next dungeon. I'll take that one. If one of them's out for 3 weeks, that's not huge. Although, well, no, Gargoyle and Skeleton Magus, I wouldn't like losing them, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. So let's go for that one. And Skeleton Archer's out for 3 weeks. That's fine. He was going to be out this time anyway. But we got motivation, which is great. And we get, I think, 3 stacks of enrage for all of our monsters for the next dungeon. That's quite nice, actually. Okay, so training course I can't afford, because I spent all my money to level up our creatures. I only leveled up one goblin too, didn't I? I think I only leveled up one of them. That's my mistake, but that's okay. We'll deal. So let's do an event. And let's see, what do we have here? Scepter of Destiny. Don't I have that? Oh, they want to sell it. Oh, they want me to sell it. Okay. So 200 gold for the Scepter of Destiny. Monsters gain 1 random bonus at the start of each fight. Yeah, sure. Let's sell it. I don't think that's a super fantastic artifact, so let's go ahead and sell it. Black Market. Some monsters in the garrison that are no longer useful to you. No, I don't really feel like doing that right now. I think it's too early to do that. We don't have enough monsters that we can really use that with. Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, so that's the discount human thigh meat. No, we're going to refuse that one, because if I recall correctly, what happens if you accept that is that there's a good chance that later on down the line, a bunch of your monsters are going to get sick and they'll be out for like 8 weeks or something. So I don't really want that. So I'd rather not to let them get sick. And let's go for a medium dungeon, because I don't see a reason not to, unless all of our monsters are badly... injured and low on motivation. I don't really want to... I might as well do this, because, you know, get extra stuff out of it, right? Okay, so we have a Disciple. That's that guy. Okay, and his speed is increased by 20, so that sucks. So 65 speed for him, 25 speed for the Berserker. Why is the Berserker in the middle? That's weird. Okay. 50% chance to apply stun. Oh boy, when attacking. Okay. And we have Exile. This is a weird team. 50% of maximum morale back. So, okay. Air damage to the back. Okay. So air damage to the back, physical and ice to the front. So, as much as I'd liked... Well, no, none of them are necessarily... They're only going to get the morale back once. So that's not terrible. So probably I might try to go for a morale victory at this point. Let's see. What is the Orc's? Orc has actually pretty good ice resist, so we're going to go ahead and put him in the front. That's not the front. That's the front. There we go. Okay. Physical and ice to the front. Air damage to the back. Who's got good air resist? I didn't level up the succubus, so she doesn't have that 50% ice or air resist, which is monstrous and amazing. But she also doesn't do any morale damage. Ghost can. Okay. I definitely want to take the gargoyle, because he can do morale damage. Actually, none of the other creatures can do morale damage, so we're going to take them. Ghost has... Yeah, Ghost has more HP and better air resist, so we're going to put Ghost in the back, gargoyle in the middle. Okay. And let's see. Let's do Bone Catapult first. Then we'll do the spell. Then we'll do Rallying Horn. And then, what do we want to do for our last group of monsters? Let's see. Ice and physical. Okay, you don't have very good ice resist. You do. So we're going to put Boreman in the front. Probably want to take Dog just to get even more stacks of Enraged, because I think we're going to have... I think this group's going to have 9 stacks of Enraged on it, which is pretty impressive. And let's see. Who resists air? You have decent air resist. And you can also deal morale damage. Dog has terrible air resist, so we'll take Dog in the middle, Magus in the back. I think this might work. Unless I'm completely missing something, which I might be. I didn't look too closely at their speeds. I think all of them were like 65 or lower, so it shouldn't be too bad. We have a relatively quick team. And okay, so these guys do have 3 stacks of Enraged. So that means that the back team is going to have 9 stacks of Enraged. I'm not going to be able to take full advantage of that, unfortunately, but hey, I'll do my best. Okay, I'll do that, and then we'll Nightmare. We're going to do all the morale damage as much as we possibly can. It's gonna... Okay, so Ghost might survive a second hit, unless you've got your weakness, but I don't know. I didn't bother to look and see exactly what is. I should level up the Orc, because I think that would have leveled up his Scream of Terror, but oh well. And he got stunned. Dang. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with it. Kind of wish I could be hitting the Berserker for morale damage, because he's like... He's got the least morale out of everyone, by far. Ghost! He survived! Alright, we'll get one more hit for the Ghost, and our Orc is dead. Well then. Okay, well the Gargoyle didn't get stunned, so that's good. Oh, he took ice damage. Okay, do one more here. Unfortunately, most of this is going to get healed off when the Exile. Wow, we're so close to getting rid of him too. Oh well. So he's going to get most of his morale healed back up. Yeah, that sucks. But we did a pretty good job overall, I would say. And we're going to do a fair amount more morale damage because of that. And then we're going to terrify them to do even more morale damage. Sorry, intimidate. Okay. And then Rallying Horn is going to do even more. We're going to get him. It's just going to take a bit of work. It'll be fine. I'll tell myself that. Okay, so Dog is going to... Yeah, look at that. 9 stacks. Or now 8, apparently. Sorry, not 9. That Howl is going to do so much freaking morale damage. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, Fear of the Dead. Yeah, that'll get at least one... Oh, that'll get 2 of them to run away. Nice. Oh, they all ran. Okay, that works for me. I am okay with that, because none of them in the back row got injured. And let's see. I don't remember what group I have, or what monsters I have in this team. It's terrible. I don't remember if the Naga was in the last playthrough or this one. Same with the Goblin Drummer. Okay, so we have 123 gold. And so we have... I kind of want the money. I hate saying this because Nagas are really good, but I want the money right now. I think we need it in case of training and stuff. So, okay, that's fine. You guys will be fine eventually. Okay, so there's a trainer right off the bat. Also, there's a merchant and engineer. I do want to level up those other couple traps, though. Okay, let me look at... I think Naga was not on this team. No, it was on the last one. My mistake. Okay, let's move the ghost out of here because it needs rest. Yeah, I think the rest of them are fine. Okay, I do really need to level up my traps, but I also really want to level up my creatures. So there's a plunder or business trip again. What do we have down here? Another plunder, okay. Or another business trip, or equipment. Oh, so that's like a siege or whatever it is. I'm going to go for the trainer. So, that's level 3 goblin. Okay, so, right. So, level 3 goblin attacks apply 3 stacks of bleed. That's really good for 100 gold, especially. Let me level up the other goblin because I didn't do that last time. And I feel bad for not doing that. And let's see. Orc will get no resistances, but he gets an extra attack. Plus 15 HP. Level 2 Archer gets a decent amount of HP. He only has 45. That's terrible. Okay. Plus 20 HP for the Yeti Go and plus 10? I think it's 10. Nature resist. That's pretty good. Level 3 dog. Plus 10. Ice resist is good. Let's do level 3 succubus just to get that extra 50 to get a 50% air resist. That's absolutely huge, I think. To go ahead and do that. And then plus 15 armor for skeleton soldier. What does gargoyle get? Plus 10 HP, plus 10 speed. That's nice. And applies demoralize to all heroes at the start of the gargoyle's turn. I'm tempted. Level 2 orc. He does get a bonus to his Scream of Terror. I don't know. I really don't know what to do here. I think let's do gargoyle. Because the extra speed is nice. And let's see, how much is it going to cost for this one? 140, really? For the archer? Jeez. Let's do goblin, level 3 goblin. I think that's good. Then he can do poison and bleed if I really want him to. Okay. So I think we're going to do 2 plunders. Oh, I thought that was a business trip for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah, let's do 2 plunders. What the heck? So we have orc, our newly level 3 goblin, and our ghost. Okay. So we have 35% chance 1 volunteers out for 3 weeks, but we'll get a trap upgrade for free, which is quite nice. 35% chance 1 volunteers out for 3 weeks, but we get 81 to 115 gold and a 20% chance to set a monster free, or 75% chance 1 volunteers out for 10 weeks, but we get 191 to 287 gold. I want to upgrade the trap. I think that's probably the best option here, because the gold you get out of this is minimal, and a 20% chance to set a monster free might as well be 0. So let's do this one. Let's upgrade the trap, and our goblin's out. Great. But our bone catapult is now level 2, which is good. That was worth like 200 gold, so that's fine. Actually, the goblin might be back in time for the next thing, so that's not terrible. Is this... Do I just have the... Oh no, I thought I had just one choice here. That was weird, but we do have a chance of a champion fight, which is terrifying, but interesting at the same time. Okay, let's do another plunder. What the heck? So we have dog, Yeti Go, and ghost again. So we have 75% chance 1 volunteers out for 3 weeks, but we get some money and motivation for all volunteers. That's quite tempting. 35% chance of volunteers out for 10 weeks, but all volunteers get 1 motivation, and we have a 75% chance to set a monster free. Or 35% chance 1 volunteers out for 10 weeks, but we get 85 to 120 gold and a 25% chance to find an artifact. Can I go back and change my choice? I don't want to take a 75% chance one volunteer's out, but I also don't want... I don't really want one monster to be out for 10 weeks. Okay. I think I'm... Let's do the +1 motivation and a 75% chance to set a monster free. It's not the greatest option, but I think just getting the extra motivation back, although this one gets you +2 motivation, right? It does. I could probably live with not having these three available. One of these three available. Not be available. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's just try it. Damn, we lost the dog. Okay, but we got +2 motivation, 110 gold. It's not good, because I was really hoping to have the dog for this next fight. And there's the... Okay, collectors. We have a fair amount of blood, so we might as well... We might have a chance at doing that. Although we could also do the trainer. I was looking to see how much money we had, and then I just realized that this is covering up my gold. 100... That's not worth it. Okay, let's go do the collectors. And we'll give them some blood and get some money. And now... Yeah, I know. We know. Thank you. Okay. So, unfortunately, we're not going to have use of the dog here, which is kind of disappointing, but, you know, we're going to have to work with what we've got. So, I'm kind of tempted to actually move the Boarman to the front, just because he's level 2, so he might be able to... Well, on the other hand, let's leave the Orc back here, because I want to have the stronger monsters in the back if I can. Okay, we'll just go with this and see what happens, which I'm expecting terrible things to happen, but it's fine. We'll be fine. I say that. I'm not expecting it to happen, but you never know. Okay. So we have Barbarian, not a Berserker. Okay, that's good. We have a Thug. We have a Huntress. So the Huntress deals physical damage to the back. The attack applies stun if she is affected by at least one penalty. Oof. Alright. Applies enrage to all heroes when she kills a monster. Okay. So this is looking like it might be another push for a morale victory. As much as I can try to, anyway. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here, since this thing is way in the middle... let's see... Okay. I have to think about this for a sec. So she applies stun if she is affected by a penalty. Right? Yeah. Okay. She's very fast. 96 speed. If I could stun her, that would be great. But I'm not going to expect that to happen. Okay. So my thought here is I'm going to do Rallying Horn first. Because it will get our creatures enraged and ready to go for this fight. I didn't actually bother to look. So it's nature and physical to the front. I know Orc has trouble with nature damage. No, it doesn't. It's actually resistant to nature. I keep forgetting which one is which. So, okay. We're definitely going to have Orc in the front to try to do as much morale damage as I can. It's physical damage to the back. Who has some armor? Not the archer. Probably not the gargoyle either. No, gargoyle has a little bit of armor. Definitely not succubus. Okay. So I don't have a lot of options for morale here. I'm probably going to have to put gargoyle in the back just because... Well, no, I don't want to put the gargoyle in the back because if she's affected by any penalties, then he's going to get stunned and he's not going to be very useful. Because I'm only going to use him for doing morale damage. So... I don't really want to use... Okay. We could do some damage. What's there... Really? Well, I'm looking at the wrong character. Okay, I was going to say, why the hell does the Barbarian only have 10% armor? No, he doesn't. I was very, very wrong there. I could just take the Succubus for damage in case I need to do that, because she can just deal damage and not worry too much about about adding penalties or whatever. What's her armor? 10%, 15%. Okay. Okay. We're actually going to move the gargoyle to the back row, because the succubus will die if she gets hit with a physical attack. We're just going to have her do some fire attacks. And then we're going to do bone catapult, because there are going to be 2 rounds between when the heroes get to our next group of monsters. So she'll only have 1 stack of a penalty on her, so she'll only do 1 stun, basically. And let's see. What is your nature resist? It's decent, but you also can't deal any... Okay. Let's see. Does anybody else have okay armor here? No. Mildly okay armor. Borman does have really good armor. I don't know. Sorry for the yawns, by the way. Ghost could actually go in the back, because it has decent armor. It's going to be faster than the Huntress. Not a lot of good morale damage options. So I guess we'll just go Skeleton Magus and hope that all the penalties... Although she's going to stun. Never mind. Let's just take a goblin. Sure. Do a little bit of damage if I have to, I guess. I don't know. Don't know what to expect, but this episode's going on longer than I was hoping for it to, so sorry, I guess. I'm trying to keep the episodes right around 20 minutes, but this one has gone on a bit longer than planned. So, Thug, and then, oh no. Oh, right, I forgot he's... Oh, crap, I've made a terrible mistake. I forgot about his passive ability. Oh well, so much for that great plan. At least we can do some morale damage before she kills everybody. Yeah, now we're doomed. Completely forgot about that. So, well, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Might as well just do as much damage as I can, I guess. Not much of a great option here. I will admit that. I messed up. I forgot about that thing that happens for him. I wonder if that also happens when he's stunned. The gargoyle, I mean, with that passive ability. Guess not. Okay. Well, now I wish I hadn't done the poison. That was a mistake on my part. I'm bad at this game, in case you haven't noticed. I might have to go for a kill, actually. Jeez. I hate to say it. She had survived a physical attack. Wow, good for her. Well, not a second one, but that's fine. Yeah, I think my brilliant plan to do morale damage was a bit of a bad one. Because I wasn't actually expecting to be able to deal as much damage as possible to these guys. Okay, so let's see here. Do I want to slow them down? Snowballs, that's terrible for now. Because both of my traps are passed. Or do we want to go for a... That will kill the thug. That's tempting, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take it. If I can kill one of them before I even have to deal with them, I'll take it. And they take a little bit of extra damage from... Oh, what do I want to do here? Let's just go for the Enrage. It's probably not the best option. I probably should have gone for the Terrified thing, but I didn't. So, oh well. We'll just deal with what we've got. That's not going to do a lot of damage. It's also not going to do a lot of damage, but we might as well just do something. Because that's as much as the Goblin can do here. Do I want to try to just deal damage? Her morale is very high still. Oof. I should have just gone for the physical damage. I should have just gone for the damage to the Huntress. Because Ghost is stunned now. Can't really do anything with him. Spear strike? Alright. Does a little bit. How much? Oh, he died. Okay. Works for me. So now I just have to decide if I want to go for... let's just... What's her... She has better nature resist than physical, so let's go ahead and do a physical attack. Did okay. Ghost is still somehow alive, which is actually kind of nice. I don't really want to do a spear strike, because that's more... you know what? Screw it. Whatever. It's not going to do very much damage, but at this point, we might as well just try to kill him off. Funny how that works out. We got the lure! Oh my god, I don't even care what the other things are. I'm sorry to the Juboko. I'm sorry to the Crystal Skull. We're taking... Well, unless the lure still works the way I think it does. Applies... yeah, multi-action to the next trap. We're taking that 100%. No questions asked. Cool. Alright, well that went decently well. Better than I expected. So thank you all for tuning into this episode of Legend of Keepers, and I will talk to you all next time.